Do you owe the IRS? I'm sure many of you have heard these commercials. You've seen the commercials. You've heard them on the radio. And we are inundated with this every single day, 24 hours a day. How the IRS is targeting all of these people who haven't paid taxes in years and who owe the IRS hundreds of thousands of dollars and maybe millions of dollars and so forth. But I've seen some commercials where they have been talking about these law firms that they know some secret tactics and secret measures, if you will, for lack of a better expression, that will help you reduce your taxes, but you have to come to their office and call them on the phone or get the phone number off of the commercial and so forth. And then there's other places that are supposed to be tax specialists and so forth, such as this one commercial that I see on a regular basis called Optima Tax. And the one thing about this particular commercial is that I've seen several people supposedly being interviewed, and they're talking about, oh, how the IRS was sending me all these threatening letters and these phone calls and so forth, and and I haven't paid taxes in 5-10 years. Okay, I heard that. And then this Optima Tax, I saw this commercial, then I called them and they took care of me. And the guy that in this one particular commercial segment of that same commercial set up by Optima Tax, he said that he owed $58,000 to the IRS, and it was settled down to $1,500. Go figure. That is a steep drop. $58,000 you owe someone, and they're going to settle for $1,500. But let me say this outside of that. If you owe anyone, a creditor, money, you don't need an outside source to help you pay that bill, because that's like saying they know something that you don't know. The world is your canvas. You choose what you do. A lot of times, more so than not, 99% of the times, we don't realize the power that we possess. And all of these third-party individuals, these corporations, and these companies want to make money off of us, the consumer. So here's what I'm telling you or saying to you as those individuals that might be under this pressure from the IRS or anyone else for that matter. You make a phone call. You talk to an agent from the IRS and you tell them, I've been receiving notices that I owe you X amount of dollars. I disagree that I owe this amount of money. I don't recall owing you any money at all. But this is what I can pay you. And whatever you, the individual, feel comfortable that you can pay, that is what you try to negotiate with the IRS. And once they send you some paperwork to substantiate the agreement that you're making with them, then it's on. Just make sure that you continue to make your payments on time. Whatever that agreement that you make with that agent for the IRS is, make your payments on time. And then you don't have to worry about your paycheck being garnished. You don't have to worry about them levying your bank account and taking your property and things of this nature, as long as you communicate. But it's when you acquiesce. In other words, when you don't say anything at all, and when you don't respond to their letters and their phone calls and so forth, they're going to get you. It's really that simple. You don't need Optima Tax. You don't need a lawyer, because you're paying a third party to do something that you can do free. This is Brother Teacher. If you have any further questions concerning this or anything else, please let me know. And Yahweh love you, as I always say, and I love you. Have a great day.